back with the Friends Foster Kittens and just wanted to give a little update on everything that's been going on. And while we talk, I've got the babies in here playing. As some of you may know, last week we very unexpectedly lost one of our Friends Foster Kittens, Joey, who was the little runt of the litter. It was truly so sudden and shocking and unexpected. We think it was fading kitten syndrome, which is just devastating and heartbreaking. But in the face of this truly devastating loss, our community here on TikTok stepped up and actually donated enough funds to not only cover his cremation, but actually all of the vet bills that this nonprofit has at the vet. The community raised about $1,800 for Joey and his vet bills, which is just amazing. And just when I thought it couldn't get any sweeter. If y'all remember Miss Magnolia, or Maggie, she was one of our fosters that we fostered last year and this year. The absolutely amazing woman who gave her just an incredible forever home called the vet and actually paid for his cremation outright. So all the other funds that were donated, we've been able to put towards all of the other bills, which has actually put us in the green for the first time in a while. I really don't think there are words that I could use to express just how thankful I am and how thankful our foster coordinator is for this amazing gift that all of you have given us. From the bottom of our hearts, just thank you. Now, on to some other updates about our foster kitties and all of the critters here at Coop Kitty Central. There are currently 10 cats in the house, 6 of which are on daily medication. Starting with all of these guys, they all have coccidia. We did not know that when they came to my house, but they most likely got it from their birth mom, and so they're now all on a very specific dose of a medication that I give them once a day. They're all also on a immune support that I put into their wet food once a day. So that's everybody. And then we have Chandler. Chandler's backside has looked a little special since the day he arrived here at Coop Kitty Central. We gave it a little time to see if it would go away on its own. It simply did not. So took him to the vet yesterday and they diagnosed him with the beginnings of a prolapse. They said it could or could not be related to the coccidia. But like I said, we're treating them for the coccidia and we are treating his little bum with over-the-counter Hemi cream. None of which has slowed them down at all. This guy, and this little girl are all getting fixed this Friday. And depending on how much they weigh, this little girl and this little girl are getting fixed next Tuesday. I say it depends on their weight because our vet doesn't like to fix kittens that are under 3 pounds. And right now, both Rachel and Phoebe are sitting at about 2.25 pounds. They are just petite little girls. I would be shocked if she ever tops like 6 or 7 pounds. She's just a teeny tiny little tortie. And Rachel is a teeny tiny little tabby. So that's what's happening with the Friends Foster Kittens. The Coop Kitties and Miss Remy are all doing pretty well. Except Miss Willow has a little conjunctivitis flare-up. It actually started in her left eye and then moved to her right eye. So we're doing drops 3 times a day for her. Well, you know, they say when it rains, it pours. Joey passed on Thursday of last week. Willow went to the vet on Friday for her conjunctivitis. And y'all want to see what I did to my car pulling into the driveway coming back home from the vet? This is my garage door that has been in the exact same place since I moved in. Wall, meet mirror. Mirror, meet wall. Yep, did this cute little number. Coming home from the vet with another $150 bill. Unfortunately, that will be more than $150. And I don't know what hurts worse, the fact that this is $1,100, the fact that it happened the day after our foster kitten unexpectedly passed, coming home from taking my other cat to the vet, or the fact that it happened because I ran into a wall that's 1, big, and 2, been in the same darn place since I moved in. Okay, enough griping. I do have some good news to end on. Donations have started coming in for our school supply drive. This was such a sweet surprise to come out to today, and we have about 2.5 weeks until our big event at our sponsor school, so I'm hoping that we can get lots of stuff off the Amazon wish list to help students, teachers, and families at our sponsor school. Also, one of my favorite organizations, Spread the Cheer USA, is doing a big back to school event, and I'll have some info about that over on my profile. The schools that they're sponsoring are in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and the school that we as a community are sponsoring is in the greater Birmingham area. So there's just all kinds of ways to support students and teachers and families this summer. I think that's all the updates I have from Coop Kitty Central and our friends Foster Kittens. Of course, I will keep y'all posted as things come in for our sponsor school, and I'm gonna go hang out with our foster babies.